Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Can't divorce Sheila now, Deacon feels guilty? On The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Carter was overjoyed when Deacon Sharp decided to give their marriage another shot, and they were reunited. The former villain is unaware that Deacon's heart is elsewhere, and that all of her misgivings about Dr. Taylor Hayes were accurate. However, Deacon Sharp will appear like a monster if he sneaks off with another lady, while she is grieving Luna Nozawa's passing. Has Deacon Sharp moved on from Sheila? Will she exploit her granddaughter's recent death as an excuse to keep him in a loveless marriage? Discover what's coming ahead by continuing to read. The holidays have arrived on the CBS soap opera, and B&B is having a wonderful time of year. Sheila Carter, however, won't feel like celebrating. Sheila is either a superb actress or she is genuinely heartbroken by her granddaughter's passing on the roadway. According to previews for All the Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa may actually be dead this time, and her grandmother is grieving. Isn't her cherished spouse supposed to be by her side, offering her a shoulder to weep on? Deacon Sharp will find it difficult to sympathize with Sheila, particularly because he is secretly happy that Luna met her maker, and that the Il Giardino serial killer is no longer at large. According to previews, he will start coming up with new reasons to go out and see his therapist or call Taylor Hayes rather than grieving with Sheila. Deacon appears to have already emotionally checked out of their marriage, and it is clear that he is prepared to move on from Sheila. Because he feels bad, will he continue to be in a loveless marriage and see Taylor behind her back? Although Luna wasn't a wonderful person, is Deacon correct to leave his wife at this time? Hayes' teacher ran over Luna, according to Dylan's driver confession. According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, Hayes Finnegan's art instructor ran over Luna Nozawa because Dylan would make a driver's confession. Electra Forrester was shocked and perplexed when she received a text from someone claiming to have been driving that evening. Electra was left wondering how this person obtained her phone number and why they would approach her. Electra might text back some inquiries during the program in an effort to find out the truth. After Electra gives Katie Logan an update on the incident, they will discuss potential culprits and acknowledge that the entire situation is a little uncomfortable. Later on, Electra will be in the Forrester design office when an unexpected visitor arrives. It will be Dylan, who instructed Hayes in the Beach House's summer art program. Electra would undoubtedly recall Dylan from their previous encounters because she occasionally picked Hayes up from class. This also explains how Dylan obtained Electra's phone number, which she probably had in case Hayes had an emergency. But when Dylan arrives at Forrester Creations, Electra won't immediately fit the puzzle pieces together. Dylan will meet with Electra and tell her that she has something to confess, which should result in a complete disclosure of what transpired with Luna. Fans of B&B will remember how horrified Dylan was when Luna held her captive during the pandemonium at the beach home. That episode undoubtedly shocked Dylan, and she was even more traumatized when Luna suddenly leaped into her car's path. Nevertheless, it is obvious that this was an accident rather than an act of retaliation. Luna is not in trouble with the police or anyone else because Dylan could not have predicted that she would emerge at that precise moment. Naturally, Dylan might acknowledge that she is pleased that Luna will no longer be able to harm people. Nevertheless, Dylan might offer an apology for whatever distress she may have caused because a life was lost, and this sparked a media frenzy. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, when Dylan comes clean, Electra will be caught off guard. Watch to see how she responds to this startling revelation. How the long-lost twin of Luna could change everything. We may have to consider the interesting notion of a long-lost twin plot for Luna Nozawa. According to spoilers and updates for The Bold and the Beautiful, is it feasible that the program will reveal a startling turn of events that might completely change our understanding? In the midst of all the escape mayhem, Luna heroically stepped in front of a moving car, which ultimately led to her death in a dramatic turn of events. The quick elimination of Luna, which effectively brought her story to an abrupt and startling end, is still causing fans to struggle. At the same time, a lot of viewers commented how disgusted they were by Luna's behavior toward Will Spencer, acting as though they had made a child out of true love. In the end, Luna realized that her actions were wrong, but it was too little, too late. It is conceivable that the authors believed they had put Luna in an awkward predicament that would be difficult to escape. This may have been a contributing factor in B&B's decision to delete Luna's existence and try to put the whole thing behind them. However, Lisa Yamada is a superb performer who recently won a Daytime Emmy and seems to be well liked by the crew and cast. Although Yamada's departure was regrettable, it's possible that she will return as an entirely new person. What would happen if Luna had a twin sister somewhere? Papi Nozawa may have thought the other baby died at delivery, but we wouldn't be shocked if she kept such a secret. Alternatively, it's possible that Papi had another daughter who was abducted. It would be interesting if Luna's twin appeared and was initially thought to be a resurrected Luna. Eventually, the long-lost sister narrative might come to light, providing John Finnegan with a chance to be a real father to a daughter who might not be totally crazy. Naturally, once everyone lets down their guard, another surprise can occur in classic soap opera fashion. Perhaps in the future it will be discovered that Luna is actually alive and is just posing as this twin in order to get the new life she has always wanted. In the end, there are methods to change Luna's destiny and keep Lisa Yamada in the picture. Extra points if Luna's impersonating twin ends up with Will. Will and Elektra are still affected by Luna Nozawa's trauma. They were granted time off to reflect on the circumstances surrounding Luna's unexpected demise. They are all in mourning over Luna's numerous transgressions and the unexpected death of the infant. Her passing would undoubtedly ease their minds. But Luna's passing is making news. Additionally, it might entail a significant PR cleanup at Forrester Creations. Katie would normally take care of things, but Rich needed assistance because she was taking time off to deal with everything that had transpired. Will, meanwhile, didn't anticipate pacing the beach home all day. He told Elektra he was sorry for staring at his phone all the while. The two are unable to avoid the constant notifications. Will remembered every crime Luna had committed. Elektra concurred that Will and many others had been harmed by Luna. She described how Luna exploited him in order to escape punishment. All Elektra could do was be thankful that he was safe and out of Luna's threat. Elektra saw the reports stating that the driver responsible for Luna's death is still unidentified. Will stated that he couldn't fathom witnessing someone jump in front of them while driving on a dark road. It might have happened by accident. Simultaneously, Elektra receives an enigmatic text message from a person claiming to be the one who ran over Luna. Why would they text her rather than Steffi? At the time of the school massacre, Luna was pursuing Hayes. The action shifted to an unidentified area. The unidentified individual glances at the screen of the phone that texted Elektra. Who might it be? Was Remy the one seeking self-redemption? He may express regret to Elektra for all the suffering he has given her. Another hypothesis is that Luna's captive during her shooting at the beach house was Ms. Dillon, the art school teacher. The spoilers imply that Dillon returns to see Elektra and has something to confess, even though it appears coincidence. Perhaps Dillon saw Luna and wanted to exact retribution. Will she be able to conceal it for very long, though? Katie is astounded by Elektra's new PR team and the next Luna mystery. While Katie Logan was taken aback by a new PR staff, Elektra Forrester confronted her latest Luna Nozawa mystery. According to The Bold and the Beautiful, Elektra and Will took a break from work at the beach house to deal with everything that had transpired. When phone notifications about all the scandalous Luna stories, including those concerning her relationship with the Forresters, kept flooding in, it was difficult to move on. Carter Walton declared that he had summoned in troops because a significant Luna blowup was taking place online. Carter brought in another PR team to help handle the situation since Katie required time off from work. Katie and Bill Spencer conversed at the Spencer mansion while Carter provided updates to Rich Forrester, Brooke Logan Forrester, Eric Forrester, and Donna Logan Forrester. Since Bill was the one who got Luna pardoned, reporters wanted to interrogate him, but Katie didn't want him to continue beating himself up. In the end, Bill concurred that Dollar Bill was back in business and appeared prepared to lead their family as they deserved. Will rejected Katie's suggestion to have some sessions with Taylor Hayes during their phone check-in. Robin, a member of the new PR team at Forrester Creations, emphasized the significance of shifting the focus back to fashion. Ridge approved of Robin's proposal and signed the paperwork directing her staff to tidy up the mess. When Katie arrived, she was shocked to learn that an outside PR firm had been brought in to help her step back from everything. Although Katie was a little disturbed by the news, she eventually gave Donna and Brooke a heartfelt group embrace as they helped her deal with all of her family's problems. Will then thought back on Luna's transgressions, such as locking Dylan up during the chaos at the beach home. Eventually, Elektra received a text message on her phone stating, "I'm the one that ran over Luna." Elektra was perplexed as to how the individual obtained her number, and why they would send her this SMS. The mystery driver's phone was seen elsewhere while Elektra and Will were in shock over this event. Don't miss Dylan's impending admission that she is the author of this text, according to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans witnessed Luna's depravity when she abducted Steffi and killed Tom and Hollis. Luna was eventually apprehended, but due to Bill, her incarceration was short-lived. Luna was given numerous opportunities to turn her life around, but each time she turned to her old habits. She also took advantage of an inebriated Will and shot Liam and Sheila. Luna was returned to prison even though she was carrying Will's child. Luna was still adamant about breaking out in order to be with Will, though. Luna traveled to the beach house to visit Will after making her getaway using a laundry cart. However, Luna ran away since her family and the police were pursuing her. Sadly, Luna was struck by a car and died before she could get too far. The community was rocked by Luna's passing. The young villain added a lot of drama, whether she was adored or despised. Which character will take Luna's place as the next villain now that she's gone? Reddit users have different opinions, despite Sheila and Remy appearing to be the obvious picks. One observer said, "I hope Finn flips." Another fan proposed, "Make Elektra a bit of a cunning character." One reader said, "I miss the old days when Bill Spencer was the evil one." Sheila and Remy's return to their evil sides has been hinted at throughout the program, but the writers might take a different direction and make someone else the antagonist. Poppy's lack of grief in the wake of Luna's passing may be an indication of an impending evil arc. Elektra and Will are also excellent choices. Will was sad over Luna's miscarriage, and he might lose it if he didn't have the opportunity to become a parent. Elektra, on the other hand, is the local good girl. However, appearances can be deceiving, as demonstrated by Luna. Perhaps Elektra wants to keep her mysterious side from Will.